Even if you don't like them, bees are a big part of Idaho's agriculture, and agriculture is a big part of Idaho. So it makes sense that one Idaho man is helping protect these busy bees by turning his passion for pollinators into research. Aspen Shumpert has the story.
Such a windy day, the small ones it's harder for them to land on things.
For Ron Bitner, bees were his first love.
I'm always talking about bees to people instead of wine.
He has studied bees around the world for more than 50 years. Bitner lives on his family-owned vineyard in Caldwell with about 15 different types of bees zipping around. Most of them not pollinating down in the vineyard, but up in his yard instead.
We're celebrating the diversity of the bees in the valley right now. Here in Idaho, we have at least 700 plus bees.
With a grant from the Idaho Department of Agriculture Research, Bitner and a group of others, including students from the College of Idaho, surveyed bees in the valley from 2020 to 2023. They collected the bees, then with the help from USDA Bee Lab in Logan, Utah, were able to photograph and identify the different species.
With urbanization, we're losing a lot of bees. With climate change, we're losing bees because there's not enough bloom for them in certain places.
And there's one bee Bitner has studied the most, the alfalfa leaf-cutting bee.
The ground nesters, they nest in the soil about 10 inches deep. Here's another hole here. And right now, earth movers and subdivisions are removing them, I'm telling you, by large numbers. They're so small, a lot of times it's kind of hard to follow them as they're zipping around.
He says these bees are crucial for growing alfalfa because they pollinate the seeds all day long, increasing the seed's growth.
That's one of the most essential bees here.
Bitner serves on the board of Pollinator Partnership, an organization out of San Francisco that tries to educate people nationally on how we can take care of bees.
Idaho is growing so rapidly right now, and it's still an ag community, and we're trying to protect ag around here, but we're bumping heads a little bit with the developments, but we realize that's going to happen. But what can we do to keep this diversity of not only bees, the types of bees we have, but insects, and it just makes for a healthier state.
There's also things we can do in our backyards to protect the bees.
We're all about taking care of nature and taking care of what we have. We plant a lot of diversity of pollinator plants around here, just because that's what most people can do to help with the bees.
When you visit his vineyard, you'll see hints of bees all around, and Bitner is always ready to have a buzzing conversation.
There are over 400 native bee species in the state of Idaho, but like Bitner said, they are in danger. And you can help by planting a pollinator garden with plants that attract bees, limiting the use of insecticides, putting shelter over your garden, and creating a habitat for the pollinator nest. You can also find more information on the University of Idaho's website.